Okay, now I'm talking to the recording. You can continue. I'm just gonna explain to the recording what we have done. So everybody got here together. So I started to record in the beginning, but we are just writing down the information about our storytelling. We are making a storyline, and everybody's writing down now.
Now we need to do step one, two, three, and four, or just step one. Sorry.
I just need you. Let me see if you need. No, I don't need you to make the four.
Okay.
I just need you to make the one, two, and three.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, guys, do you need more time or it's okay?
I finish here, I guess.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay, a little bit more.
Should I put together the course and my experience, professional experience, together in the timeline, step three? But
Yes, you can put them
yes,
together. Yes.
okay, because I already have the both separate. I have together.
Okay, okay. But it's just because when you are going to tell the stories, like you
Mm,
can put them together. You can know in this year I did this, and then next
yeah.
year I did this, and you can put them together.
Okay. Okay. I have another doubt. It's like um, I have a I don't know in English post graduation. I don't know. So because here they say master degree, but my course is not a master degree. How's the name that I should use for this? What's the
Like
name?
it's not a mastery, but you have a post graduation.
Yes, yes.
It's post graduation.
Yeah,
It's like you
okay.
said. Yes.
No problem. Because I already have this doubt another time.
Okay. It's because the mastery is like we call mestrado, não é isso? Okay.
Exactly, and my course is not
No,
master.
no, it's not a mastery. Okay.
I think so. I finish it.
Okay. So everybody has finished? Yes?
I you can continue. I finished it when the people
Uh,
talk.
okay. So everybody, now that we needed to build the text, you already have your information. We need to build the structure of the text. I'm going to show you this one that we have, this structure that we have, that is about Marcela. All the text we have here, for example, it's about Marcela. So, uh, you will notice that in her storytelling, we're going to use the simple past and the years. I started my journey in accounting in 2005 when I took an accounting technique course in UFQ level 7, which further led me to take a bachelor's degree in accounting NFQ level 8, which I finished in 2009. The same year, starting working as a tax accountant assistant at Unilever Brazil, where I used it to incorporate user suggestions into projects, maintaining accounting controls, and so on. In 2011, I started working for a second largest private professional educational company in Brazil as a tax accountant specialist. In 2017, I went to Ireland, and while improving my English, I worked as a management accountant assistant in an accounts payable assistant and then accounts receivable assistant. In 2019, I took a course and got an advanced diploma in executive coaching, which was useful to start my own business of international career counseling them to company that is active until the present moment. Okay, so this is one option that you will talk everything by referring the year and saying exactly when it happened, how it happened. The other option is that you can use the present perfect and you will start saying the year and then you will continue not to exactly mention the exactly year for everything. You can just say, oh, I I started my degree in 2011, and after I finish, I have worked as this and this and this. And you don't need to put year for each thing. You understand me? Okay. So, I would like to know which structure you think that would work better for you. You prefer to use the years in the simple past or to just reference some things and after
Uh,
use.
in my notes here, I put all the years, so I guess for me it's better to get the past simple. I'm
Oh,
not sure,
okay,
but
okay.
let's see.
That's good. But
For
for
me, it's,
example, say it, Bruno.
for me, it's the same because for me, it's important. I said how many years I stayed in some especially areas because in in different offices I worked in different fields in the accounting. So for me, it's okay.
Important.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you are
Um,
going to talk about, oh, say lies.
yeah, I already have a storytelling that I prepare, but I never use the years. It's totally different from the both. I use to talk about the most important experience for the job. So I didn't talk
Okay,
about everything because I like 10 years of experience in so many
a lot
companies.
of
So
things.
I talk about three, and that I think is more important. And the thing that I learned today with you guys is I never talk about the course that I already do. I only talk about the graduation.
Okay,
So I will put this in my storytelling. Okay, thank
okay,
you.
okay, nice. So you add the courses to your storytelling, that's fine. Uh, what I was going to say is that if you want to talk about the period of time that you stayed in a job, you will reference the year. I started working there in 2014, and I have worked there for this amount of year. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So uh, the question that you all want to answer right now is like, no, is this one here. Tell me about your career. Because in the elevator pitch, we answered, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now I want to know about your career, like how it started and everything. Do you think that with what you have written, you can answer me this question? Like seeing what you have and talk to me?
Mm.
Do you think it's possible to tell me? Like I ask you the question and you're going to see your notes and answer me.
Oh, I can try it. Yeah.
No,
Always.
yes, the important part is try.
Yeah. Okay. Mm,
So
let me
Bruno is going
see.
to start.
Okay,
Yes,
ladies. No
it's
problem.
fine.
Fine.
So let's go. Tell me a little bit about your career.
Okay. I'm graduating accounting in 2020. I'm graduating accountant, but I started my journey in the field accounting in 2017. All these years I working in accounting firms. Um, let me see. Accounting films. In these years, I did a lot of courses in about tax in Brazilians. A lot of, because Texas Brazilians is so complicated, so technical. So I need to do did some a lot of these courses. Um, the first one in 2017, I started with training accountant in accountant firms, and especially with tax consulting. Um, in there, I did a lot of uh, things. I worked around 5 years there, and I'm doing planning taxes. I did planning taxes. I did some credit, um, planning credits taxes. Let me see what else. Yeah, that's it. I worked in there 5 years. In 2022, started in another accountant firms called Aberdeen. In that, I worked a little bit different because there it's more routines. Like I worked more with operation oper, operational routines. So that is a little bit different because no don't have a consultant taxes. I worked there 2020, 2022 and 2024 to 2024. For the last, I started in another tax consulting called LCLA Brazil, and there I returned working with tax consulting. In That's it. In all these years, I did a lot of courses in about taxes Brazilians, and some obligations, no, and new obligations Brazilians, and that's it. I think.
Okay, that's nice. So, uh, I think that you gave all the important information. If you want to mention like something specific about the courses, it would be good. Like because you're saying like I've made a lot of courses, but you
Okay.
can you can try to be more specific. about one or two courses. Like, for example, course about legislation of Brazil, about taxes, courses about this kind of
Uh-huh.
things. We know that this is annoying here in Brazil. But
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And if I, if I can give, this is a tip for you all. I don't know if Laís already is in Ireland, but that's for all of you. You can try to see if you find something specific about accounting in Ireland. Like I have some students that had made this. They always say in the interview that they are specializing in Ireland accounting, something like this.
Okay.
And sometimes that's it exactly needs to be a course. You just are studying something about it. Okay, and after I will ask you to write down this storytelling and bring it for the next class, like the next storytelling class. Okay, so I can see the structure and correct.
Okay, okay. You can send these presentations. I don't have that.
Okay, you still is the first is the same one of last class.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. That okay.
Yes, just the next page.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. My voice is giving up on me. Let's go. Who's next?
I can talk if you want, Larissa. Okay.
Okay.
I try to put everything together. I don't know, but I confess I use the help for AI
Yes.
because
Don't
it's
worry.
wonderful. So, my journey started in 2006 when I began bachelor degree accounting at PUC Minas. While I was studying in 2008, I also started my career assistant controller at Construtora Modelo. The name is in Portuguese. I can say how
In
it's in
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it's the name.
which gave me my first real experience in financial routines and internal controls. I started there until 2012. I feel more. It's like I don't like to say the years. I feel not comfortable because I can be wrong, and they have my curriculum, my resume, and I can
Okay.
say some data wrong. But I will try. Okay.
Okay.
Right
So
after.
if sorry, if you don't feel comfortable, you can just mention like the amount of time that you have worked there. Like I worked there for this amount of time. This probably you won't get mistaken. But
Yeah,
so you
I
can
think so.
say it like this is not a problem. You need to build this in a way that is the most natural and comfortable for you, because by
Yeah,
the time you will be very nervous, so you need to be comfortable with what you're saying.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
So let's continue. Um, right after finishing my degree in 2010, I decided to keep building my financial background and started graduate certificate and controlling and finance at IBMEC, which I ran from 2011 to 2012. As I was completing that program, I moved to Tabocas in 2012, where I worked as a control analyst. In 2013, I joined Local America as accountant analyst, and that same year, I decided to expand my business knowledge and even further. That's when I started my second bachelor degree, business administration, and at UFSG, which I completed in 2017. In 2014, while studying business administration, I returned to Tabocas, now as a senior controller analyst, where I stayed until 2016. After that, I started in Aliar as a tax analyst, deepening my experience with tax operations and compliance. A little later, 2018, I moved to financial controlling at Consultar Soluções Empresariais, That role allowed me to work at different companies and broaden my strategic and analytical perspective. Around this time, I also started SAP certifications. In January 2020, I became a certificate SAP FI, and in July, I earned a Scrum Foundation certification. This is in English, which helped me work better in agile environments. Then, October 2020, I took a significant step in my career by joining Seidor Brazil as a senior SAP functional consultant, where I still work today. More recently, in February 2024, I expanded my technical skills by completing certification SAP ABAP, which has helped me collaborate even more efficiently with technical teams. That's it.
Okay, my goodness, brief.
Yeah,
Just
brief.
just one
Uh,
question.
I never try to say, I always do this. I always do this storytelling, but I never use the years. For me, is
Okay.
totally new. I already tried to
So
say this more comfortable many times too, but never with the years. Do you know?
yeah, I got it. Okay. If you don't want to say the years, you don't need to be like this for every year, okay? I just have one question. I had the impression that you started telling me the years, and there was a moment that you went to 2017, and then after you came back to 2014.
It's because the I when I put together my courses and the experience in job don't fit. Do you know? Because I start I s- I when I stay in a course, I changed the job in this middle. Do you know? So the
Ah, okay,
course
okay,
finished in 2017, but in this middle, I changed the job many times. It's because this. Maybe I
okay.
because of this, I think I don't feel comfortable to say the years.
The years.
I
Okay,
feel
I got it.
confused. I have my
Okay,
storytelling without years, and I talk about only three experience, and I feel more fluently, and
comfortable.
I say more easy. Do you know?
Okay, so if it's like this, I think that you can choose the courses that you think that will be more important, and you don't need to mention all the years. Like just build the structure that will work better for you and that have the most important information. Because of course that during a job interview they will have your CV, and if they
Yeah.
want to know about any specific thing, they will ask you.
Okay. Okay. I will come build this without years, and I will put the course that I didn't do yet. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, and the one that are really important. Okay. Okay, let's go, Larissa.
Let's go. I will try to say the years, but I get it's getting a little confused now. Yeah. So
Okay.
I start my account sciences degree at 2013, and I didn't start to work yet. But in 2014, I started in accounting office um, as a trainee, and I worked there. I have worked there for 2 years more or less, and I started a tax assistant course in Senac, just for improving some things, some specific things there. And in the end of the 2016, I finished my degree, and I get another opportunity to other accounting office is called AFA's advisor. I started there as a tax auxiliary.
Auxiliary. Okay.
Yes, in 2017, and I've worked there for 3 years more or less, and I change again for other company called Deloitte. It's a BPO, a big company there, but I didn't like to work there, so I changed again in 2020. that there I get more experience. I have worked there for 5 years until the beginning of this year. So I changed for Ireland. Uh, and there I've studied a lot of techniques courses specifically for Brazilians. So I don't know if it's so important to mention for an interview here in Ireland, but yeah, the specific taxes courses. I guess that's it. Simple.
Okay. So, I understand that this is the way that you're talking to me, and this is not the way you talk in the interview. Yes?
Okay, yes.
Yes, because you said I don't like working there, so it's a
Yeah,
little
yes,
bit
yes, yes,
informal.
yes.
But okay, I got it. Uh, I understand everything that you said. I just think that maybe structure in a more formal way with different structures. And for example, if you want to say that you started your degree in 2013,
13.
yes?
Yeah.
Then you don't need to say that you didn't start working that year. You just need to say I started my degree in 2018, and in the following year I got my first experience. Like you don't need to say that you didn't get the job, like you weren't working. You can just say when you started working. Okay?
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And let me see anything else. I think that is important. The thing about the course is the same thing that I talked with Bruno. You can just mention something like, "Oh, the courses were about the legislation in Brazil and this is specific things." And okay, I think that the things about your work are okay, are good, and yes, I think that you all would just have to write down everything again and build it, and you can okay. I don't know if I am in the same Telegram what WhatsApp group as you, but you can or let me think. Because usually when we use Telegram, I ask the student to send to me on the private on my DM. But let me see if it works well. Let me find the group here. You are in the Avisos Mentoria M2, or you are in another group?
I am in
Yeah,
Visus Mentorias M2.
Me too.
I'm so.
Okay, so you can send the message to me. See if you find my number. O final é 6772, o final.
772.
É um número brasileiro. Tem poucos.
I send hi to you.
Ah, okay, okay.
Just
So
hi.
yeah, you can
Just
send
say
just hi.
hello. Okay.
Yeah, just say hello
Me
Perfect.
to
too.
Me too.
hi. I'm answering your highs. Okay. So after I will ask you to send here your storytelling. I can start to correct, and for our next class, you already has it done. Okay?
Okay.
Nice, nice. Okay.
That's good. Okay. So guys, now I'm gonna watch a video with you. Just a second. It's a video about storytelling. I always do this.
Okay.
Just a second. YouTube.
This is I am.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
I am is a good storyteller. No.
Hmm.
Scratch that. I am is a great storyteller. We're always telling stories. We always have. From cave paintings to that jaunty new hat we're sporting, everything tells a story. I am understands the importance of storytelling. Telling a good story gives you power over your audience. Stories engage people to help communicate ideas. You can see how this would be handy in the workplace. Telling a good story creates a bond between the storyteller and the listener. And when that connection is made, the brain of the listener releases oxytocin. The love hormone tells us that we can trust the storyteller and a relationship can form. And you wouldn't do business with someone you can't trust, right? The founder of a successful business will always have a good story to tell. Building a business through blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice gives their story authenticity. And because they believe in it, you will too. You're telling your own story right now. It's not just those carefully chosen words. Subconsciously, you're giving off signals. Your body posture, the clothes that you're wearing. Stories don't have to be complex or detailed to be interesting. The simpler a story is, the more likely it is to stick. You can maximize your storytelling power by remembering this simple little acronym. S. Solve a problem. Use your story to answer a question that your audience has been thinking. T. Triumph. Whatever happens in your story, an eventual triumph will capture the hearts of your audience. O. Outcome. Consider what you want the end game of your story is. Alt line. Consider what you want the end game of your story to be. What are you trying to achieve by telling it? R. Research. With the correct research, you can tailor a narrative to be specific to your audience. Y. U. Using your own stories wherever possible makes a story more believable. Believing in your story goes a long way to convincing your audience of your sincerity. Make your stories engaging and build a relationship with your audience. If you do that, you'll soon be working on a sequel. The end.
Okay, so I like this video because he talks a little bit about the importance of telling a good story, and the part that it says that is not only about the story, but it's also about the way you behave, your body posture, the clothes you're wearing, the expressions you've made, the intonation you give. All of this is important. And this part here, let me put here. Like, how can we adjust this for a job interview, for example? So this first part where he says about solving a problem is because we want to answer the question of the interviewer. That's the problem, right? What have been asked to you. The triumph is because you want and we want to put the most important information and how you have learned it in these previous works, like what you have achieved in in your previous experiences. The outcome is because you want to get inside this job, so you will need to have this in mind, like how can I build my storytelling, what I can put here that will make this person want me to work with them. That's your outcome, is what you want it to become. The research is because always after a job interview you need to make a research about the company so you can adjust your answers about the company. And you is because it's about you, so it doesn't have much to say about it. Okay, so I want to ask if you have anything to ask about the video, if you want to know something. No? Let me ask you a
Okay.
question. If I do this, do you see what I am writing? No?
No, no.
Because here it's opening me the option to write something on the on the screen, but it's not showing to you, so it doesn't matter. Okay, no problem. So guys, let me stop this. Go back there. See, it's sharing. Yes, it's sharing. You will notice that there are other questions here related to storytelling about your first experience and about your studies and this kind of thing. So I'm going to let these questions for when you are already with your storytelling done. So it will be easier for you to answer them. I understand that when they ask you, for example, about your first job, maybe your first job wasn't in the area that you are now, wasn't in accounting. Maybe your first job was, I don't know, working in your mother's supermarket. Sometimes it happens. So you can mention this just because they are asking about the first one. You will talk about the real first one, but you will say that it was not in your area, but it was your first job experience. Okay? Um, okay, after we're gonna see this, the situation with your studies. If you're not doing any specific course now, you can talk that you are improving your English. This kind of thing, it always works. And the other questions I'm going to see with you the next storytelling class. Okay. Besides that, for next class, we are going to talk about STAR method. So with STAR methods, we talk about specific situations that happen to you in your area. So I would like you all to maybe think about the last experience you had and the specific situations that you had to work under pressure, that you've made a mistake and you need to solve it, is because most of the questions of the STAR methods are about it. They want to know how you behave when you are under pressure, when you've made a mistake, when you are with no supervision, and they ask about specific situations that you need to give examples. So it's always good to be thinking about it during the week. So when I ask you this, you have this fresh in your mind. Okay? Okay, that's good. Lais, do you have this handout?
No, no.
Okay,
It's
I'll actually let you just send this to you. And I don't know if you have seen, but right at the beginning of the handout, we have some questions. That's like application questions. If you have any time, you can answer them just to practice. We have examples about strengths and weaknesses that we are going to use in our personal branding class. That will be the without this Saturday, the next Saturday. And I guess that's it. I don't know if you have anything else to say. It's because we still have like 10 minutes. Let me think.
Can I ask you something about the level of
Yes, of
speech?
course.
Yeah,
Yes, of
we
course.
Bruno and I was talking about this, and we don't know if you. I guess the same question as the storytelling. If you it's better or not, or as the way that we feel comfortable to say past perfect, past
Simple past.
participle or simple
Okay.
past. Yes,
Okay.
present
The
perfect.
thing
Yeah,
is, you need to be comfortable with what you're saying. So if you're feeling nervous, if you're not feeling comfortable in that situation, you can use the simple past. The present perfect, it is good because it gives you, it passes the impression that you have more control over the language. You know?
makes sense.
But if you don't feel comfortable using it, if you think that you're gonna make a mistake by using it, you can go to simple past.
Okay, but it's good for us to practice more with present perfect, of course. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The important thing is that you need to practice so you can add this to your vocabulary, to the way you talk, because it's important. It's a verbal tense, very used by
Yeah.
them. So you can practicing using it, so it will become natural for you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very
For me,
much.
this is my for me it's hard because my the most of my experience is about tech Brazilian. So my experience make the uh, doing the past. No help me with Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Some things, but for example, my high skills with MS Excel. I think this is important for now in experiencing Ireland. So this one, only this one I did with present perfect because is my experience in the past in continued with this contribute for I working with
Mm-hmm. In the
offices in
present.
Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, but my experience with tax Brazilian, in especially this is a lot of that I did with past simple.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem. You can do it like this, like you will talk about your other experience using the simple past, the past simple, and you can use the present perfect for the information that's happened in your past and is still important in the present. And another thing I was going to say to all of you, that I said, oh, when you are going to say about the time that you have worked in a company, uh, you can also use like I had worked, because like past of the past, like I had worked, because it's like you said. Usually, when we say have, is because it has something to contribute to right now in the present. So if
Okay,
it's over, is the past of the past. You can use had. I had worked. It's the past perfect.
nice. Okay, I had
Can we
worked.
send you the test, the little test of the elevator pitch?
Yes, of course you can.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sometimes it takes a little to answer, but I will answer.
No, no problem. No problem.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Okay. So anyone else has any question? Do you have any question, Laís, about how the classes work or this kind of thing?
Mm, no, I'd like to have this.
Handout,
I don't know.
okay?
Yeah, and is this? I will. You can tell me what things you already studied in the field.
We have just to study the elevator pitch. That was the first one.
Okay,
And in the handout,
today
you will
the
see all
second
the today's
is
the
the second
second.
class.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, okay.
Okay, so the structure of the classes is always the same, like the order, not the structure. The order of the class is always the same: elevator pitch, storytelling, star methods, personal branding. Okay?
Okay.
And then
Mm,
after personal branding, we go from the beginning for elevator pitch.
Oh, perfect.
E aí
Nice,
a
nice.
ideia é que quando a gente repete a aula, a gente já vai lapidando o que já foi
Exato.
feito para vocês estarem mais naturais falando.
mhm.
Really
Okay,
nice.
Ok?
okay.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
So for today, that's it. And hope you have a good weekend.
Thank you.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you,
Me
Thank
too.
guys.
you. Thank you,
Bye.
Thank
guys.
you,
See
guys. Have
you.
a nice
Have a nice
day.
day.
See you.
Take care.
Yes.
Bye. Sky time.
Bye bye.